I think what hit me the hardest was just the fact that Robbie was just a kid just like me.
Robbie Eckert was a friend to everyone who knew him. No one suspected the pain he was hiding inside.
And the fact that he was silently struggling and no one knew, and then one day he was just gone. And how there's probably a lot of teens out there that relate.
His story inspired seniors at Lakewood High School, Maren McKinney and Julia Idoni, to join Robbie's Hope as student ambassadors and interns.
For teens, it's easier to hear important messages like this come from your peers and not from adults.
Their goal is to be a constant resource for their peers in school.
Our motto, I guess, for hope is hold on, pain ends.
There's someone students can reach out to when they don't know who to turn to, and where they know they won't be judged.
Coming out of a really challenging time in students' lives, coming out of the pandemic, has created new challenges for schools, and we need help.
That's why Principal Daniel Bach says they need organizations like Robbie's Hope inside their school.
And we've certainly had our fair share, both suicide and just students who are hurting. Just giving kids the option to know that it's okay not being okay is a big first step.
We're here, and we're here to help you guys and just be an outlet and a way of support.
Both Julia and Maren say they've struggled with their mental health before.
Feeling alone or just in a sad or dark place.
And they want other teens to know they're not alone if they're going through a hard time too.
I just want my peers to know that it's okay to not be okay, and everyone goes through hard times and rough days, but it always gets better. You just have to push through.
Robbie's Hope started here in Colorado, but it's now a national nonprofit with student ambassadors in schools all across the nation, which is really awesome.
That's important to talk about. We always talk about the parents and their relationship with kids who may be struggling, but that peer-to-peer, as you were alluding to, is something that may be even more important.
Yeah, absolutely. It's something where the students were telling me today, it's hard to talk to your parent. They don't understand what I'm going through today. It's easier for me to talk to my friend about this, and to have these student ambassadors from Robbie's Hope inside the school, so they're there all the time. If a student is struggling with something, they know they can reach out to these.
You think of the friends you have, and then the friends you don't have in school that maybe you would connect with, and the opportunity to open that door. How many times have you met someone who was in your class later in life and gone, I can't believe we weren't friends?
I know, how did we not hang out, right?
Yeah. Right. And spreading the message of checking in on each other too, to go off of that is, check in with your friends, see how they're doing, ask them, we don't need to stigmatize this anymore. And I think this generation of kids is really about mental health and wanting to help each other.
They really are. Yeah, because so often you hear, oh, well, somebody had a sense this was going to happen. Well, you know what? Usually it's their peers. So let's be present and not let that happen.
Yes, and check in and ask them how they're doing. Robbie's Hope, too, if parents are trying to start this conversation, they made a handbook that was written by teens for parents on how to start the conversation on suicide and mental health. So check out their website, Robbie's Hope, if you would like to see that guidebook.
Thank you, Courtney. They're doing good work.